Phantoms 12, Telford Tigers 3, comprehensive victory. I'm really delighted to be joined by Austin Mitchell-King, who's sponsored by Cooper Garage Doors. Austin, that ended up being a routine victory.
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, those type of score lines are never fun to play in, but I think we handled it quite well and we were quite professional about it in the end. So.
I thought the Tigers came out quite well at the start of the game. First period was, I think probably the turning point for the game ends up being the third goal right at the end of the period, because we'd taken a 2-goal lead, but that's, there's plenty of hockey to play. But it was a kind of blow for the Tigers, I think, taking that third goal at the end of the first.
Yeah, I think so. It's never easy to come back out in the second period after conceding right at the end of the previous period. But as for us, I think we played first and second periods quite well. A couple of soft goals in the second period, but even then we were, what was it, after the second, 7-2 or something?
Yeah.
Was it after the second? But yeah, I think we handled it quite well and we played a solid game.
Goals spread across the lines. You got a goal and 3 assists yourself, so that's a good night for yourself. But Nathan had a couple, and then Luke Ferrara and Yanni and Cam, top line, come up with the goods again.
Yeah, of course. I think Feds had 8 points tonight. Cam had 6, or I don't know how many Yanni had, but he had 2 goals, which is the most surprising thing.
Yeah.
But a good team performance, and we just got to take that into Saturday against Leeds.
How hard is it? So I'm just thinking about the conversation in the locker room at the end of the second, where there's a comprehensive lead, and it would need, I think it was 7-2 or 7-3 at the end of that period, but it would have needed a big turnaround in the final period. What kind of words are said to keep people on task? Because I guess there's a choice whether to kind of play fewer shifts for the top line, but it was interesting, I think, to see that Luke, Yanni and Cam were still on the ice down to the last few minutes.
Yeah, Slava's always got something to help us improve on. Although we played quite a solid game until then, there was points said by Slava that we took on board, and we made sure that we executed in the third period. But obviously spirits were high, and I think taking that confidence into the third period and just shutting the game down was what finished it off, really.
Yeah, and we say it week in, week out, but the importance of special teams again.
Yeah, definitely. Penalties tonight, there was quite a few, wasn't there? So special teams were tested, and power play's been pretty good recently. So even with a few guys short, special teams have been good.
Well, look, thank you for joining us tonight. The weekend brings a rare Saturday home game for us. Leeds, who've just won the cup, so they'll be bouncing as a result of that, and they give us a good game. But last couple of years since they've been up there, we've performed well against the Leeds Knights.
Yeah, I feel like I forget who said it before the game. I was talking to someone. We always seem to give Leeds a good game, so. Especially with the confidence that we've got. They've just won the cup, and then they beat Sheffield last night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So they're obviously on top of the moon too. So hopefully it'll be a good game, and we can come away with some points. 4
or 5 home league games to go. We're approaching the business end, so it's all about momentum.
Yeah, and they're very tough fixtures as well. So
and that's what we need, because we're going to end up playing those guys in the playoffs.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.